Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel Conversationist. It's good to have you back here. And if you're just joining us for the first time, I say a big welcome to you here at Ross. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping to check out this video and know what we do here. This is Ross, and we have conversations here that have the ability to impact our lives for the better. And just as you've joined us, I'd like to crave your indulgence. So please commit to this channel by subscribing, liking and sharing, and engaging with us in the comment section, which is very, very important. And thank you again to our returning subscribers. Now, there's a set of beautiful, beautiful, amazing audience here, a category of audience here that is not subscribed but keeps consuming our content, our videos here on this platform. And I wonder why. I mean, you keep coming back and saying it. You probably are not even engaging as much in the comment section. So now I am officially asking you to subscribe to the channel. That's how you commit for real. And put on your notification bell so that every time we'll make a new upload, you'll be the first to see it. It's very important. Okay, having said that, let's dive into our episode for today, the episode 5 of the Diary of a Sexually Abused Child. In the previous video, we looked at the abuse effect, part 1, and now we are going to be looking at the abuse effect, part 2. Okay, so, of course, the abuse effect. If you're going to understand the abuse effect is coming from the grooming method. Remember, if you've not watched episode 3 or if you've not watched any of the other episodes, please go and start the series all over again. Okay, just start the series from the beginning. The videos will always be here. There's never going to be a time when we're going to delete it. It's here for your consumption all the time. So just go start from the very beginning. All right, let's dive into it. So if you want to understand this particular episode, why it keeps happening the way it's happening, why the abused child does not get to leave, you might want to watch episode 3. What does grooming look like? Yes. Remember, the child now, at this point, the child's head is still tickling, like, okay, maybe the child's intuition is up. The moment the abuser knows that the child's intuition is up, what does he or her do? What does he or she do? They get into action. Remember, the abuser is always one step ahead. Okay? The abuser is one step ahead all the time. He's dealing with a child. So it's easy to prey on that child. It's easy to twist the narrative anytime, anyhow you want it. Using any words, using any actions, playing victim. This is the stage where the abuser literally plays victim. For real, for real. He plays victim. And he does that effectively and he succeeds because of what he has done at the grooming stage. It's a training. They're very intentional. Now the child is like, okay, these things you're trying to do, what we're doing, it's not clicking. This is beyond the child. What does he or she do now? You know how you mimic children, right? Babies. I'm sure we all have had the opportunities to carry a baby 1 or 2 times in our lives or many more times, or we're even carrying one now while we watch. When a baby is around 3 months, their senses are up. They can tell movement. If you're leaving, the mouth is already going sideways. If they want you to cuddle them, they know what to do. So when you mimic a child, they get to react to you the same way. If you're tickling them, they laugh. If you want to mimic them facially, if you're smiling, they smile back. If you laugh, they laugh, Things like that. So what does the abuser do in this case? The abuser takes on the mode of a child and starts talking like a child and starts being moody like a child, starts to cry like a child. Remember what he did in episode 3. Remember what he did at the grooming stage. He has developed friendliness. So this child is literally caged. And this child feels the need to do what he wants. Why? Because he's gained your trust. He provides comfort. He listens to you. He brings himself down to your level such that it's like he's you. He's your age mate. You can do anything you want with him. You can be free around him. You can play around him. You can be stuck naked around him. Now, the news is he can be stuck naked around you as a child. What does a child know? Like, children are literally afraid if an adult is naked around them, right? But the way he grooms you, even if you're afraid, the fear is here. And it shows a little. You can't express that fear. Like, why are you stuck naked? I've never seen my father stuck naked before me. And now there's this large organ in between your legs, and I can see your buttocks. I can literally see your whole body, all the things that they say they are private. I can see them. I can see your penis, and you want my hands on it. You want me to touch it. You probably want me to suck it. That's what happens, like give you a blowjob. You want me to kiss you. So he brings all of these things. You don't even know when he has eventually taken off all his clothes as a child. Sadly, that's what's happening. And all of this is what? Because there's a grooming stage. Because he's making provisions for something you want. And now he's teaching you how to feel guilty while he is the victim. He has gained your trust. So, of course, he's the only person you can tell anything, remember? And he has isolated you from your parents. Such that since he's the one you trust as a child, that's how children think. Literally, he's the one you trust. What are you going to do? What are you going to tell anything? Remember, he has always told you, you have to trust uncle. Uncle will do anything for you. Uncle will be nice to you. Don't tell mommy and daddy this. Don't tell mommy that uncle touched you on your breast. Don't tell mommy that. Don't tell uncle, daddy this. This is our little secret. It's a little secret. It's a little heaven. This little space is just for you and I. Things like that. Yeah. The abuser knows his thing very well. Oh, he knows his way around it. I can't imagine, because now that I think of it, I'm remembering an incident of a little girl whose story which I once heard shared by, I think, a pastor. Yes, Reverend Funke Kindele. Yeah, Reverend Funke Felix Adejumo. Yes, she shared it one time. I just listened to it. She was talking about sexual abuse. I think it was on Facebook. I listened to that video and I was so broken. This is a little girl who's been taken by the driver to school every other day in a car. And one of these days she vehemently refuses and says she's not going. Why? And it makes me ask, what is the child doing in the front seat when being taken to school by a driver? She's supposed to be seated at the back, but she's not seated at the back. He puts her in the front all the time so that he can have the access to be driving and doing what? And sending his hands into her panties. And he does it for a long time. The longer the child stays in that place, the deeper the trauma. And that's what the abuser wants. The predator, the sexual predator, that's what he wants. The longer the child stays there, the more closed the mouth becomes. You can't speak, but you are afraid. So what does the driver do? He keeps poking that child's vagina, keeps playing with her, hurting her. I can't imagine the excruciating pain. We've all been children. And during your transformational years to the point of teenagehood, I know the transformation that women go through, girls go through. It's on a different level. When your breasts are developing, they're hurting. When menstruation is coming, you feel this pain just, like around your waist, your abdomen. There's this transformation. Everything is just so different. Hormones change. So I can't imagine a child who is probably less than 5 going through that. When the parents discover that they had to go and run a test, I'm like, oh my God. So who's even dropping your children off to school? And can we do away with this? When I was your age, I used to take myself to school and strength and check for 50 hours. Excuse you. In your time, sex was such an abuse that was punishable by a lot of things. But right now, the culprits are walking the streets free. So even 10 minutes walk away to school, your child can be abused. I'm just going to share some experiences I had in our next episode that I've had as a child and even as an adult from sexual predators. Yes. So if you're going to stick around, hey, stick around, subscribe, like, share, and comment. All right, so I'll just leave it at that for today. It's so painful. It's so painful because the moment the abuser becomes a victim, he or she has won. I don't know for how long, if it's temporal or permanent winning, but they have won. For however long it takes for he or she to be discovered, they've won for that period. They've won for that moment. So please, let's look out for the children around us. Let's look out for them. The abuse effect is real. Okay, until I come your way next time, God willing, I'll see you in a while. Goodbye for now.